Alright, chat. This is what I was talking about, right? I'm asking you guys to give me the opportunity to earn your viewership here in the Apex world, okay? Let's see. So this first game we'll boot it up solo, so that way, you know, I'm not distracted by somebody stopping the explanation. So we booted up Apex. So far, so good, right? It's free. Fantastic. We're here. First thing you're gonna notice when you get into this game, okay? All right. So you're in the main menus. You have what's called Legends. In Overwatch, there's like 30 of them. In this game, there's 8. All of these characters do different shit. But at the end of the day, the main difference between them and Overwatch characters are that their abilities aren't game-breaking. The main deciding factor on if you win or not is how you fucking shoot your gun. You know what I'm saying? If you have better aim than someone, you're more than likely going to win. So we'll go through, I don't know if we should go through all the characters. I think that's a lot of information at once. So what we'll do is we'll go through my character first, okay? I play Mirage, okay? He has 2 abilities. His Q sends out a decoy that runs in a straight line. It's essentially Bob. It's Ash's Bob. So he can send out a version of himself. Cool beans. That's all I'm going to give you on that for now. We're going to get into the game. I'll explain more in the game. So, you hit play. Cool. You get matched with 2 teammates. It's a squad-based game. Fun stuff. You start picking your characters. There's a random pick order. That's fantastic. Now, in most BR games, right, you have to drop together. What they did for this game was, since people could never coordinate where to drop, they have this icon here. That icon means you're a drop master. You pick where the team drops.
I did my hair for this. Nothing wrong with looking good in the ring.
So that way people don't get split up. And if you're AFK during this character select screen, the jump master is passed to somebody else. So you don't have an AFK dude dropping you. You get these banners, you can highlight your skills and damage done. Cool beans, right? Cool beans.
This is good.
If you won the last game, you get a champion spotlight. Cool beans. Alright. Similar concept, right? We're in a plane. So, we're in a plane or a bus. You can't thank the bus driver. Here's a map. I'm Jump Master. I don't want these guys to follow my lead. I passed Jump Master. I'm launching solo. I'm dropping away from them. We're gonna go on our own adventure and die, okay? So, typical BR in the sense that you can just jump out. So far, everybody should be pretty understanding of what's happening. I'm gonna try and land where there's nobody around, so that way I can explain the initial, you know, the bare bones, the basics of the game, okay? So I'm looking at trails, I'm making sure nobody's following me. So far, so good, okay? Fuck, there's a couple people. I might go silent for a minute, because I gotta not die, okay? So, I'm opening bins and I'm looking for weapons. Cool beans, similar concept, loot and shoot. I'll explain all these attachments in a moment. Let me get a gun so I don't die, and then ruin the learning experience, okay? I'll explain a little bit in a second. Let me get safe. So now that we're in a relatively safe kit, right? Fuck, dude. This sucks. I'm not gonna lie. So, my ability, right? I hit Q, a little decoy goes out. It looks, sounds, and feels just like me. So it gives me the opportunity to fake people out, okay? The goal is to loot and get equipment, okay? Survive and be the last man standing. There's a circle like in most BR games. Eventually, there's going to be a field that comes in that restricts the player area to this circle. So when you see the circle, you have to plan to be inside of it, okay? This shows you how many squads are left in the top right corner, how many people are left, and the kill feed. Cool beans, okay? So from there, you get grenades, you get abilities, you get healing stuff, fun stuff. The equipment menu, this is where you lose people. This is where people go, fuck, I don't want to play this game. This is too complicated. What the fuck is this? I promise you this is not confusing. It only looks confusing because you don't recognize what these mean. None of this shit means anything really to you. This is ammo for my weapon that I picked up This is a sniper scope, a sniper stock, some health shit. Most of this doesn't mean anything. Don't let this be the deciding factor, okay? So you pick up your ammo, you find a gun, and then from there, you just try to kill people. You can slide and shit, like, it's kind of fun. You can sprint. They pretty much took all the best things from other Battle Royale games and combined them into one super awesome Battle Royale. That's why it's so popular. I cannot find the gun I want, but that's okay. At least we have something. So let me show you guys a fight. Yeah, the ping system. That's true. So let's say you don't like to talk, or you're a female and you don't want to be harassed, because that's just kind of what happens in online games. They have the ping system, which is actually pretty dope. If you see somebody over here, it's kind of like Battlefield. There's a guy over there. If you hold the ping key, you can pick. I'm looting here, attacking here, going here, defending, watching. Someone's been there. All sorts of cool commands, right? If you die, you're not fucked. See how these guys died? I can go recover them and revive them. So, you're not necessarily screwed every time. Let's see. I'm gonna try to save that team. Well, one of them quit because he didn't believe in me. The other one's kind of far. Ugh, might not make it. That's because I had landed somewhere safe to kind of show you guys the basics, you know, the initial start of the game. And, I'm kind of screwed because of that. I shouldn't have done that for them. Fuck the teammates. We'll teach you about teammates later, chat. But yeah, that's really it. You pick up equipment, you get attachments for it, and as the game goes on, you find better equipment, which makes you do better in fights. Armor lets you take more damage. Helmets reduces the amount of damage that you take to the head. And, yeah. It's pretty simple. But what I like is that it rewards good aim.
Go out and bamboozle them.
5 seconds. Come on, come on, come on, come on.
Attention.
Got the banner. Time to get a beacon. It's deuce o'clock.
I just yoinked his beacon. My ultimate right there made me go invisible. And I summoned like 6 decoys that look like me.
Sending out my decoy.
And that helped me escape. So I made it out. Now I'm going to go revive him at this big green beam. All of these green dots on the map are places you can revive. Footsteps on me, fuck.
Sending out my decoy.
The white damage was armor that he had. The red is no armor, that's just his health bar. I had to kill him because he was going to use the respawn beacon before I could, and that's unacceptable. Only one team can use each beacon. So if he would have revived his teammates, I wouldn't have got to revive mine. His crate is gold, which means that there's a gold level item in his inventory somewhere. In this scenario, it's a scope. I'll explain what the scope does in just a moment. I continue looting, finding some better equipment. Now when you respawn a teammate, they respawn with absolutely no equipment. They are bare naked. Yeah, so now nobody can use this res beacon anymore. It's gone from the game.
Looks like only half the
Team on me in front of me, so I'm going to use the decoy. I'm going to hope they shoot it. He shot it, and as a result of him shooting it, it gave me the advantage of first shot. I broke his armor, which was purple. That was one of their player ultimates. It summons an airstrike. So you don't want to stand near where any of those missiles are, because they'll blow up. So now that the missiles are gone, send in a decoy this way and hope to make a diversion. And I'm going to try and flank this team that's killing my teammate.
Reloading.
Alright. Good news is we killed them all.
We're already inside this next ring.
So now we're going to steal their gear. They had some better armor. They had some better weapons. Some nice attachments. And now, even though we were behind, we're pretty much ahead. Pretty fucking good if you ask me. Not too shabby. I'll take it.
Level 3.
So, neat stuff, neat stuff. So, since again, the crates, this is purple, which means there's purple level gear in it. Blue level gear. So, like, let's say you know you only need purple gear. You know just not to open that fucking chest. It saves you the option. You know what I mean? Like, now you just know better. So, what's the difference though, right? Like, why do you care if it's purple? So, for example, this is a legendary scope. If the enemy used a smoke screen, this scope would highlight enemies as red inside of the scope. So that way you could see through smoke. And yeah, all legends move the same speed, have the same health, all that shit. The only difference between legends are some hitboxes and abilities. So purple's the second best. There's a team on us. No, that was him, making a lot of ruckus. Fucking loud ass, you know what I'm saying? No, Gibraltar doesn't move slower, he just looks slower because the running animation looks different. So all of these things do different things, right? Like this is what's called an ultimate accelerator, right? Your ultimate, it gives you 20% more ult charge. You gain ult pretty quick. You don't really need it. Lifeline's ultimate lets her drop a care package, which has gear. That's who that chick is over there. And that one's kind of a long cooldown. So, you know, it benefits to give the accelerant to her. But, yeah. No, they actually all move the same speed. They all do move the same speed. They've already proven that and tested it. Developers have already talked about it too. Explain Wingman. It's a pistol. Kind of like the OG Halo pistol. It does a lot of damage, but has limited ammo. That's pretty much it. G gives you a grenade.
Throw an arc star.
If you've looted a grenade.
Arc star out. Frag out. Faking him out.
I gotta go help this guy. Hold on.
10 seconds. The ring is basically knocking on the door.
Well, let's pray I don't get shotgunned in the face. Don't see the guy.
Faking him out with a decoy.
Whatever guy he said was here, I do not see. Quickly skim this loot and just see if there's anything good in it for me. I don't see anything that's too useful. Yeah, nothing too useful. Okay. So, as you see, this is the zone. The zone's coming in. You can see it also at the top left corner of the mini-map.
That care package has some sweet gear for us.
So the zone forces players into a smaller circle each time. So we're gonna head into the next circle. There's a guy up here.
Go Bazumba, bamboo, full.
So that was Wraith's Q ability. Wraith's Q ability lets them do essentially Reaper's Q ability or whatever, shift.
Reloading.
So the Reaper, she goes invulnerable for a little bit, and then reappears somewhere. She's not invisible, she's just invulnerable for a little bit. So right now I'm healing my shields, right? You have unlimited revives. All you're limited by is the amount of beacons. So since we're towards the end game, there's only 2 beacons left in the circle. All these other beacons are out of play.
Optics here. Sniper.
So I picked up better armor. The only difference between the armor is those ticks in the bottom left corner right here. White armor gives 2 notches, blue gives 3, purple gives 4. Legendary also only gives 4. So it's not game breaking to have legendary. All legendary does is if you, we call it a finisher. It's like Mortal Kombat's kill sequence. If you do a really cool flashy animation, it'll give you all of your armor back after doing it. But that flashy animation will get you killed doing it. I'll show you what it is.
You got bamboozled, look at you.
Spotted. Taking fire.
want to do the thing. No, he finished him.
Enemy killed.
I wanted to do the animation I was telling you about. So a fun use of decoy is you put them right there on the loot
I've
box.
got some hits only.
So if an enemy comes in, they think that you're looting.
Sending out my decoy.
Alright, I'm coming to help you. Hold on, buddy.
Reloading.
Oh my god, he thirsted the guy. He's killing everybody, guys. I can't even show you the thing I want to show you, the knockdown.
Only 2 enemy squads remain.
Okay, well,
I love it.
purple armor.
That's
cool.
Recharging shields.
People want to know about balloons. Talk about zip lines. Okay, yeah. So movement in this game, right? There's no vehicle stuff. So to get around, you either run. By putting your weapon away, you run faster. Obviously, you're more vulnerable.
Rings close.
There's also zip lines in the game to help get from place to place. I'll die though, because that goes into the zone. The zone just does damage over time. And the longer the game goes on, the more damage you take. Still not that much. It's pretty forgiving. And you can heal while you're in the
1
zone.
sec, healing up. Tick-tock, 10 seconds. At least the ring is close.
So, we're running around, we're sliding, we're open doors. There's cool mechanics. We're like, hey guy, are you listening to the stream? If so, can you help me with this door mechanic? I want to show him something. So let's say I shut this door, yeah? If you want it in, he can't open the door because it opens away from you. So you can stand in front of a door and it will block that door. So the enemy has to kick down the door in order to open it since you're body blocking it. Just like in real life, if you're holding the door, you'd have to break it down. I think there's a guy right here on my left. So I'm using the decoy, seeing if it attracts any customers.
Round 4, beginning ring countdown.
Doesn't look like it. That's the a care package. So there's care packages that the game drops, kind of like PUBG crates. They have these blue lights. And then there's care packages your teammates summon. That's a gold helmet. And the ones that your teammates summon look a little different. Balloons, yes, we'll get to balloons. I don't want to give too much information at once, you know? This is my fucking favorite gun. You can only get it from supply drops. It's the Kraber. It's a one shot to the head, half health to the body. A little over half health to the body. Let's see if I can show you guys this shit.
You got bamboozled.
Just giving my shields a recharge.
I missed because I'm bad. Headshot. I missed because I'm bad.
Sending out my decoy.
Missed because I'm bad. Hit a body shot.
Enemy taken out.
He's gonna probably kill them all now.
1 minute.
So let's see if I can show you a BM, because those are knocks.
Another enemy down.
Here's the BM thing. No, you do what's called a finisher. It's a really fucking bad-mannered way to kill somebody.
I should have known that fighting me is.
But by doing it,
Go out and bamboozle him.
you get some armor back. There's a team that's pushing. So I gotta kill this team. Hold on. Hold on, hold on. This is gonna be a lot harder. This team's better.
Reloaded.
Yeah, I see.
Go bamboozle.
This sucks. Yeah, that's unfortunate.
Enemy down.
So I lost half my armor. I used my ultimate, which made me invisible.
Shot fired. Fang him out with a decoy.
Whew. Okay, we won the game. That guy knew he broke my armor, because remember I showed you when you do damage, you can see the color armor. So he knew he broke my armor, so he tried to push the advantage. So I sent the decoy left, so he'd think it's me, and I jumped on the rock, so I could shoot him while he's looking somewhere else.
Apex champions.
And then at the end of the game, it shows you your team stats. Hey, thanks, man. Appreciate that. You did really well, by the way. Good job, man. You, like, did really, really fucking well.
Yeah, good shit, dude.
He killed 4 more people than I did and did almost double my damage. The guy was actually really fucking good. I don't know what that was about. This guy's kind of nutty. And then that's it, though. That's the whole game. My other teammate died early and quit the game. He was very sad and left. Yeah, this is the screen you'd see after the game right here. Gives you your stats and XP breakdown and all that stuff. And then boom. You're right back here. You can invite your friends or you can play solo. Ready. Yeah, so the balloons I didn't introduce to you guys. I'll introduce that this game. I didn't want to overwhelm you guys, okay? It's not pay to play. It's a free game, and there's nothing you can buy that gives you an advantage. Everything you buy is purely cosmetic. So we'll play Wraith this game, since you saw me play Mirage.
To the same place.
Okay, so you guys saw me play Mirage already. You know that the Q sends a decoy, and you know the ultimate puts 6 decoys in a circle and gives you temporary invisibility. The invisibility isn't real invisibility. It's kind of like that Halo invis. It's like a transparent color, you know? So you can still be seen. It's not that great. Okay, so we're back here again. Yeah, it's like a cloak, exactly.
This is a good LZ.
So we have a jump master. He can pick where we drop, or I can launch solo. So right now he's dropping all 3 of us. If I don't like where he's going, I can hold E, and I take control, and I can drop wherever the fuck I want. So, I like to drop solo because I want to loot my own building. I don't want a teammate loot goblin and all my shit. You know what I mean? So, we're landing. Cool. I picked this building here. And we loot. Auto shotgun. Body armor, white. And an SMG. Now, this SMG isn't very good. But at early levels, when people don't have lots of armor, it does a lot of damage. But we already upgraded to a wingman, which does a lot more damage. Wingman is our weapon of choice because we can aim, chat. Also, the wingman gets an item right here called Skull Piercer. It's a legend. It's an epic item. It's not as easy to find around the map, but still easy, and it increases your headshot damage with the wingman. So since I can aim, and the weapon gets a headshot multiplier, it's definitely something I want to use. It's right up my alley. So, we found a helmet. Helmet reduces headshot damage. Body shield absorbs 2 notches of damage. Extended mag. I go from 6 bullets now to 8. And there's different levels of it. A white extended mag gives you 2 bullets. A blue one gives you another 2 bullets. And a purple one gives you another 2 bullets for double the ammo size. Wraith's Q is literally Reaper's Shift. I go invulnerable, and then I come out of it. The only difference between Reaper Shift and Wraith Q is that I can't see my enemies when I do it. That's why a lot of people don't like it. The ult is a Symmetra ult. So the Wraith ultimate, you hit the button and you start creating a portal. You run around, whatever, or you can drop it wherever you want, or it has a maximum duration of use, and it places a portal somewhere else. And then from there you can go in between the portals. The knife that I'm carrying is a less than a 1% chance out of a loot box. Would you suggest the spray and pray tactic? Hipfire in this game is actually really good. If you're not confident in your aim, yeah. The SMGs are actually really good. So, I have an extended mag that's purple. I hold double my ammo now. Yeah, but to be fair, Makoto, a lot of those people spend a shit ton of money to get it. So, throughout the game, you'll find other things. This is a knockdown shield, right? It's one of your armor items. And what it is when you get knocked down, let's say someone's shooting at you across the map, trying to quickly finish you. You get a shield that you can use to block a certain amount of damage to try to keep you from getting fucked. kind of a cool thing. So there's a blue one. This blocks 250 damage. Yeah, it's like a little personal brig shield that can only be used when you're downed.
Spotted. Double timing it.
Spotted? The fuck? Who saw you? Who's here? What do you mean spotted? What do you mean? Who the fuck's here? Why'd you say spotted? Alright. Anyways. Guys, you're baiting me, alright? So right now, this is the part that people call boring, okay? Because you're just running around looting. I'm choosing to do that just to explain things.
Ring's not far.
You can play this game a lot faster, right? There's this thing called a balloon, or a redeploy. You go up it, and your ass is gonna go flying.
45 seconds. Ring ain't far.
So we see people right there. I pinged them to my teammates, so my teammates know they're there. They're reviving someone. I'm throwing grenades.
Throwing Arc Star. Arc Star out.
I'm throwing a shit ton of them to be a dick. And I'm going, man. I'm getting in the shit. Dead or alive, I'm going.
Call him if you spot him.
I hear footsteps over here.
Reloading.
Half the squad left.
Good choice.
Down to target.
Reloading.
Confirm kill.
That's the Wraith Q.
Reloading.
And now he's dead too.
Full squad down.
So something's purple in here, so we'll loot it. It was a stock. The stock reduces the sway when you're aiming.
Taking fire. Oscar Mike. I'm spotted.
I want to know what these guys had, though.
Give me a sec. Recharging.
I heard the shots. So in this game, they made headshot. I'm sorry. They made sounds really loud. So footsteps and bullets are really loud, so you can find people. You can't edit your crosshair, but you can find scopes. And different scopes have different crosshairs. So everyone tends to find the scope that they like more. I personally like this one, because it looks like a Call of Duty ACOG scope. It's my favorite.
Leader. Watch your six.
Yeah, so each character also has a passive ability, right? So the Q, in this character scenario, makes them go invulnerable for a short duration. Mirage creates a decoy. The passive for this character, which you don't have any control over, it just happens. If somebody aims at me, literally she will talk to me and say, someone's aiming at me. Someone's looking at you. Sniper. It's not safe here. You know, she'll warn you. So it kind of gives you that peace of mind. See how he said shooter right there?
Throwing thermite. Throwing Arc Star.
I don't know where these guys went.
Reloading. Airstrike.
That's the Bangalore ult. It's an airstrike. I have to get out of it.
Down an enemy.
So I downed him, which means there's still 2 teammates alive. Presumably.
Throwing Arc
I hear footsteps over there. I know there's a guy in there because I just saw him. My teammate finished the guy that I knocked down. Even though he finished the knock, I still get that kill credit.
Reloading. Enemy down. Reloading.
So, when you kill the last guy, anybody who's knocked dies.
Need to recharge my shields.
Mirage's passive is that when he gets downed, he becomes invisible temporarily. So that way you can kind of crawl somewhere safe and hide. Is it harder to aim than Overwatch? Technically, because in this game, it's projectile. I'm trying to find purple armor, because I have blue armor, and I really, so none of these are purple chests, so I know there's no purple armor in it. Unfortunately, no purple armor. So maybe that one has one.
Pitching myself up.
Yeah, the Mirage passive is kind of unfortunate. Still confused about finishers and armor. Okay, no problem. So, the finishers are purely for fun. When someone's downed, you can walk up to them and instead of killing them, you can press E and do like a cool Mortal Kombat execution style animation. It's just for fun. It's supposed to be cool and rude and BM, you know? That's all it is. There's no real reason to do it other than to be a dick. Or save ammo, I guess. But while you're doing a finisher, you can take damage and you can't defend yourself. You can't cancel it, so it's a bad idea most of the time.
Only 2 other squads left.
Armor, again, to explain armor, you see this white bar, that's my health.
Touching myself.
Yeah? So, if I had no armor, I'd have no bars above the white. If I pick up the blue armor, blue gives me 3 notches. The tier below it is white, that gives me 2 notches. So you get 2 with white armor, 3 with blue, or 4 with purple. Gold armor, you still only get 4. The only difference is that if you do that BM executioner, right, that graphic thing, it'll automatically give you back all of your shields as a reward. But it's really high risk, high reward. Well, high risk, low reward. Explain sliding. Sure. So sliding is another mechanic in the game. So this is me walking. This is me walking with a gun. This is me walking without a weapon. If you hold shift, you sprint. You can sprint with a weapon. You can sprint without a weapon.
45 left.
While sprinting, if you hit your crouch key, you slide. Which is the most addicting part of Apex. Because if you slide while going downhill, you just keep sliding. And the steeper the hill,
30 seconds left.
the longer and faster you slide. And that shit's fun, dude. That's what gets most people addicted. So I'll show you guys a hill. Give me 1 second here. Look how fun that looks. Yeah, and you can aim while sliding. So let's say you have your gun out and you slide. You can slide and shoot.
We're inside the ring. Got the positional advantage.
But like, look at this shit. Look how fun this is. Whee! That shit's fun, dude.
Care package being delivered.
So the armor breaks just like in PUBG, except you can recharge it. So small shells give 25 shields back. Big ones give 100, all of it, back. So you can get partial shields back or full shields. You can climb. You can climb and then jump to reach higher areas. Yeah. The movement is what's fun. It's addicting. So we're waiting for this care package that's dropping. It shows up on the map, so everyone in the game knows it's there. But there's only one other team left, and I'm really not worried about them killing us. Got my sniper rifle, and I'm now a happy man. It comes with 12 shots, and you can't replenish the shots. There's no ammo for it on the map.
We're inside.
That would make it kind of broken. So yeah, in the top right corner it says 2 squads left. And what they do that other games don't is it doesn't tell you how many are left. That question mark says we don't know how many people are alive in the squad. That way if you're a solo, you still have an opportunity.
I'm spotted.
I suck, bro.
Opening fire.
360 slide. Oh god, I made a mistake. I made a mistake. Invulnerability. Get out of there. I'm so sorry. I shouldn't have BM'd you. Oh shit. Oh god. I made a mistake.
I've been down.
So I'm down.
Airstrike.
My teammate put the airstrike down. I'm crawling to somewhere safe, hoping he'll res me. I'm crawling. I'm hoping. I'm pinging an enemy so he knows where he's at. I'm getting shot. I'm using that knockdown shield. Praying I don't get thirst. Spamming a guy so my team knows where he's at. Crawling away. Teammates dying. We lost the game because I fucking sucked. I kind of threw by jumping down. I made a mistake, okay? But that's how you lose a game, right there. That's how you lose a game.
We have our Apex
So this is the winning team. This is our team. We got second place, and it shows you your teammate stats. Would have been awesome if you hit him. Yeah, it would have. But I didn't. So, we lost. Yep, and when you die, you can spectate the enemy team if you wanted, you know? Since they won the game, there's nothing to spectate. So, that's Wraith. And again, the game's completely free. And if you have Twitch Prime, they give you a free 5 packs to get cosmetics. So, like, for example, Wraith gets... Wraith usually looks like this. She looks like that. But I have a cool skin, so I look like that.